So I've just put the GoPro in the rod holder and we'll see if we can get some action. Fishing with Will, he's over here somewhere. You can't see him. It is a real stormy night and we're just sort of fishing the lulls. We're gonna get 2 rods out. There's been a heap of lightning, so we'll have to play it by ear. But we'll see if we can't get something happening. You. All right, that is a terrible angle, but it's gonna have to do. Trying to get a bait up. Set. So I'm being ultra lazy tonight and I'm just running no dangle. Don't need a huge cast, so not overly worried. Might save that for later though. Not feeling that lazy. But we'll just grab a cutlet for this form. Should be pretty good. And then 80 BKK inline circle. Put in through there. Through the top like that. Super simple bait. But we are, because there's heaps of pickers, gonna bait cotton the living crap out of it. Just give it in some integrity that way. And then the important one are these guys over the top. Just stop your hook from just getting yoinked straight out. So a few that way. Super simple, super solid bait, ready to piff out.
Just comparing
who's stop it.
Better.
Stop it. I mean, it's still pretty good. The combo, the fisherman's basket.
That's it. You know.
We'll report back with who wins. What's the verdict?
Cold, but no pinks yet. Not from the lack of trying.
No.
Good baits in the water. Spots. We've caught them at before. Right tide, right moon phase. The waiting begins.
We got Will's running the Horizon, the big girl, Stella 10K. Custom removable handle. Look at that, beautiful. So you can leave it there when you're not here and people won't steal it. And then I've got my my bluefish out tonight strategically because there was a bit of lightning earlier and this is actually a foot shorter than Will's rod. So I was hoping the lightning would get him first and I'd be right. And then I've got the 6K Gosa, 30-pound Tas line, freshly spooled up. Oh, now we wait. Oh gosh, that light, so bright. Conditions aren't exactly glamorous, but we're going to persist anyway, because this is the last day we're going to get for quite some time before this monster swell hits and then all the weed comes in. I also washed my raincoat in the washing machine and it's stripped all the water repellent off it, so mint. So far, no bites. Lots of pickers, not a single run on the big rods yet. But yeah, we'll just persist. Give it a little bit longer. The radar's patchy, so it goes from being magic to pissing down like this sort of every 10 minutes. I'll report back when there's something interesting. Bite number one, not exactly what we're after, but it's a fat Port Jackson, my goodness. So we'll keep at it, let this big girl go, and hopefully the next one's here. Boom. Look at all the parasites!
Oh, whoa!
Oh, that is gross! Can we get any? Oh, my pliers are dodgy.
Yuck!
Oh, I'm not sticking my hand in there.
Nah, fuck that.
Giving me a bit of a...
I guess I shouldn't swear.
Oh well. Oh, that's gross. Oh gosh. Oh, that was some wild footage. Look at the size of that forehead, mate. Woo! 6 head. Alright. So, mullet head bait. Probably a tad ambitious for the setup, but geez. Got my dingle dangle through there. It's going to be about the perfect size, but we need to freshen him up a little bit. Mullet's been the key today, so mullet cutlets it is. Couple of these juices on there. Oh, I hate it when that goes back through the...
Yeah.
Alright, so he's gonna fit in there pretty well bang on. Like that. Boom. And before we get too carried away, this guy, I'm just going to sit in there. Actually, just
The juice is
get a
coming
trim. Yes, going to be an oily bait.
out. Perfect.
Going to have the stank hands after this. So then, oh no.
No, no, still sitting on top. In the middle, yeah.
Oh, I hate having to slurp the bait cotton out of that bad boy after doing this.
Dude, you just unscrew it, put as much in there as you can fit, and blow.
Oh,
and it shoots it through the other side.
Why haven't I thought of that? I've been sucking on it. I've been fucking sucking on that. Excuse my language. I could have just blown it. I could have just blown it from the other side. What an idiot.
I never even thought
What
of
an idiot.
sucking on that. I was so fucked.
I don't know what's worse. People probably taking advice from me. That's the scary part.
True that. Who said you're allowed to have a YouTube channel?
Alright, boom.
Perfect.
So, and always like to send a few
Yeah.
over the
definitely
top
worth it.
to strengthen that.
Finish off with a couple of half inches around the hook chain, Kate.
Yep. Perfect. Boom. 2, 3. Never even number 5. Boom. Pull this little guy off. And that is ready to send. Hopefully, Big Dog Pinky. You! Boom. Whew, spooky. All right, so pretty non-eventful. One black ray and another Port Jackson, 1 or 2 Port Jacksons. Pretty much 0 bites. Will's rod's literally sat out there untouched. So really interesting. He's got fresh herring and squid, and I had rank old mullet, and they just wanted the mullet. So super weird, but I'm gonna pack all my shit up, leave the one rod Leave the
Pinkies
one rod
don't exist.
down there while we pack up. You never know. But yeah, gonna call it 10 o'clock. So it was a good 3.5 hour session for jack squat in the rain. Again, I think we can call the storm pinkies for our zone off anyway and focus on the really nice days, because that's when we seem to catch them. Peace out. Whew, she was nippy and rough out there tonight. There were some really nice breaks though between squalls, but when it came down, it really came down. The fishing was pretty average, so I think we'll go back and then analyze the brief snippets of footage. It was really rough. I didn't really have the right gear to film all of it, so we'll work on that as time goes on. But I'm gonna keep doing these sort of vlog style videos, as well as actual, you know, proper trip reports and that sort of thing, just to give you an idea of the amount of time we put in, you know, to catch these big fish. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and I feel like a lot of people get disheartened easily. You know, they see a YouTube video go up week after week after week and people are just smashing big fish, but what they don't see is the hours behind the scenes, you know, figuring everything out and then just having everything come together. So yeah, I'm going to do these vlogs. We're going to break down when the fish bit, what the tides were doing, what the moon was doing. I'm not going to give you locations, obviously, because I'll get stabbed. I don't really care, but people will stab me. So yeah, and then baits, gear, all of that sort of stuff. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do it, whether I overlay it on the screen or whether we go back to my fishing den, which is pretty cool, and then we'll go through some of the videos and break down all the times and that sort of thing. But that's the general plan. I want to keep it sort of educational as much as I can, which is the main reason for sort of starting up the channel and starting up my Instagram. Shameless plug here, southern_surfcaster. Check it out. I do stories quite regularly, so give that a follow. Yeah, so that's the main reason I started this, was education, and you know, just to show people the grind is worth it. But it is a grind. Don't get disheartened if you're just sort of starting out. Put the time in. Effort equals reward all the time. So with that one, I'm about to drive home, probably sneak a Macca's feed in. Sorry, Kate. And crawl into bed, a very tired man for the second night in a row. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.